Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I am talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. Movie directed by John Watts. Actors starring, you got Tom Holland, you got Zendaya, Jacob Bateman, Benedict Cumberbatch, a whole lot of people in here as well too. This movie, and I gotta say overall, before I get into the good stuff, let's start with the bad stuff. I had nothing bad to say about the movie. I really don't. I could probably nitpick about certain things, but who cares? I mean, overall, the good outweighs the bad, and anything that's maybe kind of bad doesn't bother me at all. I mean, the only thing you can say like this, and I don't want to say because I would spoil something. So I don't want to spoil anything. I want people to go into this movie fresh. You have not seen it, I want you to go to the thing fresh and to see the thing for yourself and have a whole lot of fun watching it. Because I know I sure did. So the bad part's gone. Let's move on to the good stuff now. The good part is that I enjoyed the acting. From acting from Tom Holland, I enjoyed the acting from all the actors involved. The humor that was there as well too, I really enjoyed it as well too. The action, special effects, all that stuff was beautiful. The cinematography, how this thing looked, fantastic. This movie had me laughing in one moment, crying and tearing up and crying at the next moment as well too. And I enjoyed every single minute of it. The one thing I really didn't enjoy about this movie was the fact is Tom Holland finally became Spider-Man. Now, the MCU Spider-Man has never really truly been Spider-Man. All he has been is like Tony Stark Jr. That's what they were grooming him to be. That's what they had him turning into. And I understand it. It was pretty much trying to explain how can a poor kid afford all the equipment? How can a poor kid make and design all his own clothes? Blah, 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 blah. But they're forgetting that Peter is a genius as well. And showing him MacGyver his way to making all his equipment like that as well too. Would have been like showing him like his independence and showing how strong he is, how good he is as a character on his own. But they pretty much had him like pretty much dependent and leaning on to Tony. Everything he pretty much got was from Tony. His suits were from Tony. Even the last movie that got him all in control in the first place, all those drones, where Tony gave it to him. The glasses were from Tony. Everything was for Tony. There was people like, even when he's making his suit, he was using Tony Stark's equipment to make the suit. And have him like listen to the same kind of music Tony listened to. They kept trying to make him like Tony Stark Jr. Tony Stark Jr. But this was the first time out of all the movies leading to the point right here where he truly became his Spider-Man. Not Tony Stark Jr., not in Tony Stark's shadow, his own person. And when you finally see that on the screen for the first time, it makes you happy. Because you realize how long you've been waiting for this. How long is it like this? You watching this character who is Spider-Man. And I have been enjoying Tom Holland's performances. I totally get why MCU done this. Because they try to make things different. Change things up. I mean, we have seen Spider-Man, Uncle Ben die and all the movies before. I mean, we see this thing all over again. They try to do something different. But at the same time, making it different, they also ignored everything that made Peter who he was. The whole Uncle Ben thing. The reason why he was a superhero in the first place. It never really explained why he decided to become a hero. All the other movies, you knew why he became a hero. He knew his motivations, and he knew that those words with great power comes great responsibility was guiding them. What was guiding this Peter Parker right here? What was making him do it? It was like the only reason why he was doing this just to become an Avenger, which is fine, but not really a good motivation. This movie right here. We finally got to see Peter become Spider-Man. This movie stripped him down to his bare core and finally like let him be his own person, his own man, without Tony Stark, without his influence, without his help. Find his own way. And I was just, yes! He had to go through the darkness to get there, but he got there. And watching the performance from all the other actors who played the villains on here was done quite well. Seeing them come back to these roles, so that they play these roles perfectly right here too. Seeing their journey and their growth, and how they became to be. Willem Dafoe did an amazing job as the Green Goblin. I even liked how his costume looked this time. He didn't even have to wear the mask this time, and he still had that intimidating factor that's going on well to him. Jamie Foxx as Electro. his design, how he had him look, was so much better here than it even was in the original movie. The characters I seen that they were like done better here, even in their original movie. Like this, wow, it was done so well. I enjoyed every performance. I enjoyed the whole look of this film. I enjoyed the whole entire journey that went into this and leading to the final ending. Now, I don't know if Tom Holland is coming back or not as Spider-Man, but if he's not coming back no more, this is the perfect farewell for him as the character. Perfect farewell. I felt the same way watching like Hugh Jackman as Logan in Logan. This is the same for Tom Holland in this Spider-Man No Way Home movie. Wow. And also the cameos in here, I really enjoyed that as well too. Even though I knew this was going to be here, and I wasn't like shocked, but just seeing it there made me so happy because it opened up the doors to so many possibilities. Like so many people, like the Netflix MCU is not ignored anymore. It has been acknowledged now. Now I don't know how much of an extent, how much is going to be part of the MCU. If everybody going to come over as well, I don't know. But we got to see people who we want to see, and that made me happy. Because this thing closed the chapter. It makes things come full circle. Close the chapter, but also at the same time opening up for new things to come as well too. It made you excited for something. What else they're going to bring to the table? Marvel really did a good job this time. They really did know this character a whole lot in a huge way. Wow. And they give the movie a grade. I'm giving it an A. An A for me. Because I really did enjoy everything about this movie. I highly recommend this. So check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hopefully when you watch it, you will have a ball watching it. Hopefully you had all the same feelings and emotions that I went through when I watched this as well too. Because I really did enjoy it. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it if you have seen it. If you haven't seen it, check it out for yourself. And when you do check it out, I hope you have a ball watching it. So pretty much all I got to say about that. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it, like I always say. In my dreams in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.